Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a album review, and this is for the second Digital Summer album review for the marathon reviews that I'm doing for their discography, which is for Counting the Hours by Digital Summer, the album that I'm going to be reviewing. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, this was kind of lengthy of an album. I think it was about uh, probably 50 minutes or an hour, something like that. I I didn't get to see the length time for it, but because I was listening to it on YouTube. And what I think of it, it's pretty good. I really like it. Um, the title track is really awesome. Just Run was great. I like the screams in Just Run from the Kyle's voice, the lead singer Kyle's voice. And Ian's guitar work is amazing. And the other members' uh, performance and when they were with the band. I think they were a 5-piece back in 2010. I think this album came out like 10 years ago. So I'm like, damn. Like, that was a little while ago. That was like a decade ago, so can't believe we're already in the 2020s now. So time really does fly. But yeah, Just Run was really good. I really enjoyed it. Counting the Hours, the opening track is amazing. Hostage was not so bad. Um, I think the only one that I had an issue with, well, I had a couple issues with the album, just for a few songs. But 13 out of 16 tracks are great. For sure. They're really good. Shallow, Closer Than the Angels was awesome. Anybody out there I really like. I like the scream in Kyle's voice when he opens up with the scream. Believe so. I'd have to hear this album again as a whole, but it felt very long. 16 tracks, and you're in for a lot of material from Digital Summer. Like, you're in for one hell of a ride for this album. But it's worth it. I really enjoyed this album. I definitely see myself returning to this album a lot more. The Thrill is another song that I wasn't too keen on liking. Playing the Saint, I did review that track if you want to go check out that track review. I was kind of slurring my words there a little bit, so sorry about that. Morphine is a pretty awesome track. I almost thought it was not so great, but then the next song after that, The Thrill, kind of made me realize, oh, Morphine's not a bad song. I'm like, it's a really good one. Then you have Rescue Me, which is awesome, which I really enjoyed. Because I enjoyed the guitar work and the drum work in that song. Then you have Today, which is pretty awesome too. There's a lot of awesome tracks on this album. And no mistaking that. It just, yeah. Sorry that you have to see my face so close to the camera. It's the camera itself for this phone. It does this a lot. So I apologize for that. But hopefully you're enjoying this review. I still got a little bit more to talk about, but not too much. I first thought it was called Counting the Days, this album that I was going to review, but it's called Counting the Hours, so I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, I screwed up on writing that down. So I had to rewrite instead of days, I had to put hours. So I was like, damn it. It's like I screwed up on that. But So Beautiful, So Evil kind of felt like a play on words with how it was sounding a little sexual at times. But for the most part, no, I didn't hate the song. So Beautiful, So Evil was really good. Use Me was great. When I think of the song Use Me, I think of that Hinder song Use Me. Because that song was... that was a wild song from Hinder. And I really like Hinder. They're a really good band. Not Even God was pretty awesome. Something More and While the City Sleeps was one of the mellower tracks. Something More just felt basic, I guess you could say. Wasn't that special, but it was fine. I just felt there were a few cringe moments in the song, in my opinion. I don't know, I just found it to be a little kind of not my type of song to listen to. There's some songs on here that do sound like they're sounding the same with Kyle's voice, but with his whiny singing. Not kind of whiny singing, but where he tries to make it sound good, and then it just sounds a little, I don't know the right word to describe it as, but yeah, overall, awesome album. I really enjoyed it. It's pretty good. I definitely recommend you guys check this out if you haven't heard of Digital Summer. And Counting the Hours is a long album, but it's pretty good. So out of 10, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. This was pretty awesome. And I really see myself returning to this for sure. Maybe even purchasing it. Who knows? It'll have to be next year because I can't afford it right now. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Digital Summer album, Counting the Hours, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review I just did for their discography that I started on Monday, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be coming at you again probably tomorrow for the last Digital Summer album review, and I think they got a After Hours Unplugged kind of album that they made. I don't know, think it's a studio album, I'm not sure. It might be a compilation album. I don't know 100% for sure. I gotta look into it on Wikipedia, but I'll definitely check out and see if it is. But for the most part, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this album review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Definitely stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.